going into, speaking of simps and people that we love and everything, we're going to go to our first game for Valentine's. All right. So game number 1, we're going to rank couples, animated couples. So anime, animation, all across. So we have 10 couples and we have to rate them. Okay, so I'm going to name the couples first, go down all 10 of them, and then we are going to rank them. Okay, so starting at couple 1, we have Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Then we have Aang and Katara. We have Serena and Darian. I will say the English names because that's what I grew up with for Sailor Moon.
Usagi.
I was like, who is Darian?
Sorry.
Darian?
Darian.
What whose black baby is that?
Right.
Usagi and Mamoru. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Scott and Jean. MJ and Spider-Man. Flash and Iris West. Inuyasha and Kagome. Wanda and Cosmo. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. And Nightwing and Starfire.
How should we go about ranking these? Are we saying who are the best, who have the best dynamics, who's the hottest? Like, are we just taking everything into account here?
Yeah, I think
everything
just
into
taking
account.
everything into account.
Like our faves. Like, who do we love seeing?
Well, I think
over
at the
others?
bottom, it's got to be Scott and Jean. Who really likes to see those two on screen?
I agree. I think Scott and Jean deserve to be at the bottom.
Now,
Just
if it was Wolverine and Jean,
that's different.
Then we
But-
can spice it up.
but they're not a real couple. He never get to. I mean, he does sometimes. I think. but
Sometimes he does.
In
That's
certain universes.
sometimes
exactly. That's why I'm like, they're so messy in so many universes. I'm like, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're not. Sometimes Scott cheats, and he's got a million girls on him. So I'm like,
So Scott and Jean are at the very, very
Kim
bottom.
Possible.
Do you guys agree? I don't know.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so that's number 10. So which couple deserves to be number 9?
Flash and Iris West.
And you know what? We have to specify, honestly, for everybody, this is the CW.
Yes.
Barry Allen and Iris West.
We did say this was animation, though.
That's fine. I feel like that's the one that most people think about.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
everybody
true.
thinks about because not everybody's comic book readers. You know what I mean?
No.
So our representation of that relationship,
Yeah,
unfortunately, is the CW one.
They were
and
great. They were a good
Are
couple.
we bugging for actually putting Scott and Jean last then?
You know why? You know why they should go last? Only because Iris and Barry Allen were in a relationship, despite my opinions on Iris.
Okay.
Because they
Grey.
actually
Yeah.
cuffed it.
Yeah.
They cuffed it. They had a baby.
And she
Yeah.
looks good.
Iris is gorgeous. Yes.
She's gorgeous.
that is without
Gorgeous.
a doubt. She's
Candace?
absolutely stunning.
Love
But
it.
man, she be so
She's annoying.
mad at everything, bro. Like he is saving lives.
I'm very
Yeah.
surprised you're saying this now because when I brought up the Iris hate
No,
like a
he
year
brought-
ago,
brought it up
no,
before?
I'm not blind, bro. I'm not blind. I just don't let it weigh too heavy sometimes on the person's character. But like, if we're talking about as a relationship, yeah, I didn't really have a great time watching those two. Like whenever Cisco was finding a new girlfriend, I was way happier.
Yeah.
Literally.
or even Caitlyn, the snow
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
I have my own opinions on that.
That's fine.
So are we gonna put Flash and Iris West at the bottom? I mean, at number
9.
9.
Number 9?
Okay.
Out of all these people, I'll have to say, yeah, Flash and Iris West.
Okay.
Let's see.
Number 8, honestly, I don't know anything about Serena and Darian. Can you guys tell me a little bit about that relationship?
I mean, that's got to be at least top 3.
Yeah. That's
Top 3?
one of the most
probably
iconic
gotta be-
couples in anime.
I think respectfully, you don't know
I don't
ball,
know.
so just
Okay.
I think you got to respect that. That's
But you know what? I'll hold off on it because I know other relationships on here, so I'm gonna hold off on it.
yes, but understand that you're ignorant.
That's fine.
Like you are ignorant on the topic, and especially because that show, as an outsider, like not me, but like for you, you know how big that is pushed as a relationship. So you gotta really have a lot more like
Take my socks
for
off.
these other ones. Yeah, she's a sock taker.
All right. I think next number 8, I think should be MJ and Spider-Man.
They're so toxic.
It's
It's
MJ
such a
and
toxic
Spider-Man?
relationship.
NJ and Peter
Mary
Parker.
Jane Watson is so toxic.
um
She's the worst,
You know
even
who-
in the Spider-Man movie.
You know
There's
who's MJ for me? It's Kirsten Dunst.
and she
From, like,
was
the
and
original
she was
trilogy.
the worst.
she was the worst.
the worst.
She just couldn't handle like the double life, like Peter, like constantly being gone, and like I can kind of understand that.
Listen, Gwen Stacy all day.
Yeah.
Really?
Gwen Stacy all day. Or even Felicia.
I was gonna say Felicia be out there sometimes.
What you talk about? What you want to say?
She got so much to say.
It's
She got
quiet.
so much to say. She
Ain't no
said-
back talk.
That's why I'm interested to see where the new Spider-Man movies. They said that Peter's getting a new love interest, so everyone's trying to
Yo,
speculating.
I heard.
Yeah, so
I heard
everyone's
it's
like,
going to be.
we don't
know?
we don't know.
Ooh,
I
what'd you
heard it was
say?
going to be Sydney Sweeney playing the
Felicia?
girl who does Black Cat.
Yeah, Felicia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's going to be Sydney Sweeney.
That's a rumor. We don't know if that's actually true.
If they
I-
do it, money.
Because people,
Promise you.
people were like, this should happen, but it's not like official or anything.
You know what? Sydney Sweeney deserves a comeback.
She does.
She needs rebranding though.
Yes.
Oh
What
yeah,
hap-
OD.
What happened?
I mean,
Just-
like her brand is.
She's
Think
just kind of
about
doing
it.
everything at the moment because she was like, streaming don't pay a lot, really. So she's just out doing whatever she can.
She's doing a lot
was
of
just in that
caca.
horror movie. Yeah, that horror movie wasn't that good.
She got a lot of bad PR from being on Euphoria
Yeah.
and just what she's known for versus
Yeah.
what she can actually do, which
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen what she can actually do. So I would like to see
Kind of
more.
like a typecast at this point. It's
Yeah.
like you want to kind of
I
break.
heard Madam Web
that
was
mold.
trash too. So.
Oh,
Oh,
that was the
yeah.
worst movie I've ever
You
seen.
watched it?
Oof.
Yes, and
I
I
didn't even bother.
I should have left.
Oof.
I was like, nah.
Oh,
man.
it was so bad.
I stopped going to the movies for anything. I'm like, I can't just keep on giving these people my money, bro. I was like, in this economy,
Unless you really, really want
It's gotta
to.
be
Yeah.
good.
Well, you
Yeah,
can
it's
write
gonna
it
be
off
good.
your taxes as research as a part of the podcast.
well, we have an we
Touche.
just made an LLC. We actually just
Yeah.
did that like last month.
Yeah,
Or this
perfect.
week.
So,
Oh, great! You guys
Oh.
can literally write off all of your entertainment, your Netflix, all your streaming services can be tax write-offs now.
Look at that.
the more
at
you
that.
know.
Toasty managing us. Look at that.
Ah.
Netflix, no ads money now.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
for real.
There's Toasty Marshmallow. Make sure you guys follow Toasty Management as well on
All
the
right.
gram.
Put that down. MJ and Spider-Man as number
That's
8.
what we put at number 8. We all agree they should be at a number 8.
I think so.
Why
Yeah,
not?
because you know what it is? I wouldn't put Clark Kent and Lois Lane on there. Clark and Lois, like that's
It's kind of hard to hate on them.
That's
iconic.
They so vanilla.
No, listen. In the newest comic, bitch, they really spiced them
Oh,
up.
really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
So like there's this really iconic panel that just came out recently. Like I don't keep up with DC anymore comics, but this was going around. So, their son John was going around looking for something and he opens up the closet and what's in there? One of Superman's costumes where he was taken as a hostage slave, where it's just a collar, some undies and like some chains going across. And he's like,
What
Mom,
are you reading?
and he was this is here. And he goes, Mom, why is Dad's? And she comes and she closes the door. Hey, remember when we were talking about privacy? Let's. What are you looking for? And he's like, the games. It's like that's over there. And he's like, oh my God. He's like, remember? Yeah, you gotta ask about this kind of stuff. Okay, bye. So they be.
It's giving Bulma and Vegeta.
I need
It's-
that panel.
And listen, I was like, oh, good for them. Good, give them some spice.
All right, so I guess I guess I won't shit on Clark and Lois.
Yeah, they.
On
So-
Rumble.
just to go over the list again of the people we have remaining. It's Aang and Katara,
Mhm.
Serena and Darian, Inuyasha and Kagome, Nightwing, Starfire, Wanda and Cosmo, Kim Possible, Ron Stoppable, Clark Kent, Lois Lane.
Okay.
Any names on there triggered anybody?
And number 10 is Jean and Scott,
Yes,
Yeah.
Jean and
Summers.
Scott,
X-Men. Number
Flash
9,
and Iris West,
Number 9,
MJ Peter Parker,
number 8.
and number 8.
That was
Right
number.
now-
We need number 7 now.
Yeah,
Now we
that's
need
gonna be
number
Clark,
7.
Clark Kent, Lois Lane,
This is
or
so
No.
hard.
I'll throw it out there. What about Nightwing and Starfire?
Don't do
I was
that.
thinking Aang
Don't.
and Katara.
No. What?
How come?
For number 7?
They're wholesome AF.
I just like Zuko better for her.
Yes. Oh,
Just saying.
yes.
Just saying.
Wait.
High five me.
I
Yes.
just like Zuko better for
I
her.
do. I agree. Like,
And who's
I
Aang
am-
gonna have? He's gonna be monk.
Aang should have just been celibate.
Facts. He's a monk.
He's
He was like a new age monk.
New Age monk.
Okay, I get that
Gen
they.
Z monk.
I get that they needed him to like reproduce to bring back, the culture and everything, but he could have got another girl.
They had they had 3 kids and only one of them had kids.
Maybe he should have ended up with Toph. Maybe she could have made him tough.
I could have.
Honestly?
I was always
Twinkle
a Taka.
toes.
I was always a Taka, like shipper, but that's just me. But
Taka?
yeah, like Toph and Taka.
Oh,
People
nah,
are-
Sokka was pulling really, really like
Baddies.
big girls.
He was
He's
pulling
pulling-
baddies.
No, I'm saying like they were all like Toph was a baby.
Okay, but they grew up.
Yeah, but like he was pulling women. Like Toph was a girl when Sokka was there. Sokka
Yeah.
was pulling women.
Yeah.
Like
You're
he was
right.
pulling Kyoshi warriors. He
You're
was pulling moon princesses.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
angry little bare feet blonde girls.
Yeah.
What?
Damn. Okay. Barefoot blind girls. I mean,
No
the
holds
most
barred.
powerful earthbender in the
Well,
world.
she was just a child. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but she grew up eventually.
They were all children.
They grew up together eventually.
They're same age groups.
No,
So
but
you think Aang and Katara should go number 7?
I just
over
don't.
Clark and Lois?
you kind of cooked there. I'm not even
I'm
gonna lie.
just saying, like, I don't.
The more I think about
It
it,
was so friend zoney all series. It felt so friend zoney, and you could have tricked me into thinking that they didn't end up together.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say they automatically would get shipped with Zuko or anything like that. But if you told me that they didn't end up together, I would have been like, you know what? It felt like they was friends. She was friend zoning bro a lot. In
It
that
was
series.
just she was basically taking care of a child in the first part until he finally decided to grow up, and then it was like okay. But I don't know, it just didn't hit with me.
it was forced on us.
Yeah.
It
and
felt
on
forced to
screen
me.
relationship wise, like the people after this, their on screen relationship presence go way harder.
Yeah.
But wait until the movie that comes out in 2026.
Nah, put them in that spot. Put them in that
Okay,
spot.
all right.
Damn.
Number
Ooh.
7.
Okay.
Aang and
I thought I was
Katara.
about to get when I said it, y'all was like,
No,
I was like, let me
every
let me
time
cook.
I say Katara and Zuko should have been together, people are always fighting.
It's
me.
a song of ice and fire.
It's the potential, the enemies to lovers, the like.
No, it's fire.
And they have mad sexual tension.
Yes.
They literally. I
Mad
have so many
sexual
friends that
tension.
disagree with me, but I'm like, it's so true.
Who?
Zuko and Katara.
That is
Fire and
The
Ice, yeah,
adventure,
like you said,
she had to
fuck.
forgive him.
Then he's
Yeah.
like, damn, I
The
didn't know this.
Crystal Cave.
Nah,
Listen,
you right.
They
You
have
right.
mad romantic moments.
They did.
They
Dude,
did.
Even the voice actors ship it. So
Even Aang was jealous because he was getting no play at one point. He was like, man, she don't even like me.
people.
It's true.
He pulled that at one point. Man, she don't even like me, man.
Exactly. Listen,
So
and
Aang-
Katara was pulling baddies too.
Yeah, let's not sleep.
Jet.
Mm-mm.
There's
Jet-
Jet.
You got Jet. You got the Earth Kingdom guy.
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy?
Yeah.
He was
Side
cute.
character number
That
fucking
guy.
50.
That guy.
All right, so
Then of course Aang. Then
All right, so Aang, and a surprise upset. Aang Katara at number 7. So
Okay.
now we got number 6.
okay.
Now we got Clark Kent and Lois Lane, Nightwing and Starfire, Wanda Cosmo, Kim Possible or Unstoppable, Inuyasha Kagome, Serena Darien.
this is getting harder, actually.
I
It
think.
is.
Listen, I love Clark and Lois Lane, but these other couples, to me,
They go harder.
I will
They
say
go
the
harder.
on-screen chemistry between Nightwing and Starfire is.
that's top 3 to me.
It's
That's
crazy.
unmatched.
That's
They
never not
are
gonna be top
so
3 to me.
spicy.
They even make like they.
Wait,
like,
what about Wanda
you-
and Cosmo? What are we saying about Wanda and Cosmo?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to put them there.
At number 6?
No, I'm not ready.
So you
Listen.
would rather put
I
Chloe-
would. I
Clark and Lois gotta go there.
as a true healthy married couple, like you all right over there?
They are.
Like they're a healthy married couple.
But so are Clark and Lois.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm like, they are a married, healthy couple.
Cosmo's a crash out though.
Cosmo's a crash
But
out,
she loves
though.
him regardless.
And there was a little bit of drama with Wandissimo.
Yeah.
The
That's
Wandissimo
true.
drama. She could have left.
And
she
she
stuck
said
beside him.
she's stuck beside
Wanda
him.
is a very.
I'ma
good
stick
person.
beside him.
You know what? I like that Wanda and Cosmo are more equals. They both got powers. They both help you. Like they're partners in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
really
And
cool.
also like
It's given
you know,
damsel. Like, would Lois even be with Clark Kent?
if he wasn't Superman,
Right. If he was just a reporter,
Oh.
probably.
what
Let's
is
be
his
honest.
personality?
Hot
Glasses.
Himbo.
Himbo.
Himbo. See, he's learning. I taught him that
Damn.
word.
No, yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Ooh, is okay. So yeah, Clark and Lois Lane. Probably
Thank
stay at
God.
number
Listen,
6.
I don't care where you put Cosmo and Wando at this point, but I just need them to be top 5.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
this is where it's gonna be hard. We're in the top 5 now, guys.
Okay.
So
I
again,
can't talk about Inuyasha and Kagome. I've never watched Inuyasha, so you guys have to tell me what your opinion
They
is.
can go ahead and be next.
They could, yeah.
Because let's be
They
honest.
It's so toxic. Kikyo, bitch.
Ooh,
Oh my
the tea.
God,
The
bro.
tea.
but he never turned his head. His neck never turned. It was always on Kagome.
That's
the way both
cap.
of y'all stared.
No, what happened? Sure, he wanted an explanation.
She was in his dreams, yo.
Bro, he was chasing. He wanted that old thing back. All
what?
He
No.
wanted to revive her.
If
High
anything,
key.
he wanted revenge. He wanted an explanation. It was always
Yo,
Kagome.
you really your show bro brain.
Okay, let me explain. It's the type of revenge you want when you just need an excuse to see your ex again. That is the type of revenge Inuyasha wanted.
Bro, she had
He
she
wanted
had that
closure.
boy. She had that boy wrapped around his finger. We're not talking about Kagome with the sit boy. Kikyo really had boy. Kagome was scared of Kikyo the whole time to take out man. The whole show.
Damn.
The whole show, she was never like, yeah, I love Kikyo being around. She's like, man, this Kikyo bitch again.
Yo.
She was always pressed about Kikyo, and so was I as a viewer. Because I was like,
She could have took him. That wasn't a secure relationship.
It was not secure.
If she wanted your, Kikyo is the definition of if I wanted your man, I could have him.
Damn.
Wow, you guys tore me apart. No, they're not wrong, Kim.
Okay.
They're not wrong.
Put him down. Put him down.
Like honestly, I couldn't be mad if you wanted to swap them down with
No,
Superman and Lois.
literally.
Like if you want to scoot them to 6 and move Superman and Lois up, if you
Okay.
wanted me to do you a favor, I could maybe do that argument.
that
with
has
you.
to be you guys. I can't.
No, honestly, because yes, we can do that.
We'll do you that favor. We'll
Okay,
we'll
okay.
put Superman and
So
Lois at
because
number 5.
we're switching it.
I'm
That's-
not doing that.
That's not the
Yeah.
top
I got the
couple.
ranking.
Oh,
I'm not
he
doing-
said,
I'm not doing that.
Damn,
If we're
power
talking about
trip.
on-screen chemistry, Inuyasha and Kagome look so much more cuter than Clark Kent and Lois Lane.
What do you mean? They have years of history.
He's so mad.
I mean, I can
Plus the
agree.
new
with-
movies coming
Listen,
back.
they do got chemistry. They got chemistry because
Both of us are okay with the switch. One of you are not okay with the switch. Maybe you should rock paper scissors to see how it goes. Best out of
Who,
one.
me or who?
No,
You
it's
and
like it's 3v1.
Yeah, but like he's like I don't care what happens, but you think it should be switched,
I think it.
and he doesn't think so. But you should rock paper scissors to
I
see
have
what
more
happens.
context than she does.
But
All right.
you don't
Let's
have
just-
any content on Superman and Lewis like
let's
that.
Let
just
us know in
leave
the
it.
comments who
All
you
right,
think
all
is a
right.
better couple.
All right,
All
we'll
right.
leave
And
it.
then I'll
we'll
switch it.
leave it
Okay.
for now.
And then I'll switch it.
All right,
Okay. Let's see. Who's
So now we're
left?
at 4.
we're at number 4.
We're Serena and Darian, who I know
Okay.
nothing about. Nightwing, Starfire, Wanda, Cosmo, Kim Possible, Ron Stoppable.
Kim and Ron.
Wait a minute. We put in Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable?
You're not talking
Inuyasha
to the
and
mic.
Kagome?
Yeah.
They're kind of
They
like.
had no on-screen chemistry the entire show.
What do you mean? They were the epitome
whole
of
show is-
childhood.
Their whole show is them being safe with each other.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not chemistry.
Yes,
That is
it
chemistry.
is.
No, that's
How often have
that's
you seen a
secure-
male and female like represented character have actual friendship chemistry in a show?
Real
Yes.
friendship.
Real friendship. And also, you could tell they kind of like, you know.
The whole show, you knew.
They-
You were like,
they
no, that's
waited.
that's her man.
That's Endgame.
We
That's
wait- we
Endgame.
just had to
We
wait.
knew.
We were
You
there.
guys knew that.
Yeah.
Well, because no, even if you thought they was just friends, when it got to the later seasons, they started building towards like the whole
Yes.
like, wait,
Is this kind of
am
happening?
I jealous
Yeah.
about like they slow rolled it.
They
A
yeah.
man didn't write Kim Possible.
A true slow
Well,
burn.
maybe they did, but I don't know. I don't know.
It was a true slow burn where really you could see the build up, the character development, and just the step by step of like,
Yeah.
wow, maybe I actually don't want her to be with someone else. Or you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I do like them together. Or like, oh, maybe I do like it. And, you know, would this change our relationship for the worse? Who knows?
Kim
you
and
know?
Ron is Aang Katara done right.
Dang.
Katora?
'Cause I said it wrong. I was just gonna let it go. I was like, all right, hopefully nobody says
No,
nothing.
but they have.
No,
we caught it.
I was like, God, my Brooklyn
Katora?
accent sometimes really be fucking me up, bro.
No, but think about it. They have years of context. You know, they've been best friends since they were what, 4 years old?
So who's not making top 3? Who's not making top
Wanda
3?
and
Kim and
Cosmo.
Ron. No, they're not making. We were at number 4.
Oh wait,
We're at number 4.
Yeah, I know. So we have to figure out who number 4
Oh
is.
yeah.
I think
Who's
Kim and Ron's
I
number
think
4.
Kim and Ron are number 4 too.
Over Wanda, Cosmo,
Nightwing and Starfire?
Nightwing, Starfire.
Don't
Serena,
trip
and
on
Darian.
Nightwing and Starfire.
Hold up.
In-
I love my Nightwing and Starfire.
Let's
but
be
like,
honest about Nightwing.
You a fuckboy?
He's a fuckboy.
He's a fuckboy indeed.
And he done hit everything in the verse.
Yeah. That is
But who
Does he
always
deserve
come
a
back
top
to?
3?
Who does he always come back to? Who is the real canon couple there?
Sounds like Inuyasha
What-
and Kagome. Mm.
No,
They said
no.
what they said. Where my hug at son, or he know where home at daughter.
Oh,
He know where home at.
damn.
Woo!
Listen,
Spicy.
the reason that they are so perfect is that they both was doing stuff with other people, right?
They can
Right,
pull. They all
They
can,
both
They can
pull.
both
Who's
pull.
Starfire with? Because I don't know. I don't know.
So she had a whole thing with Roy, Red. Fuck, what's his name?
Red Arrow. Shit.
Speedy.
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 Oh.
Red
They
Arrow.
both got around, but they always end up
Yeah,
together.
They did because they were like, you know what? At
Yo,
the end of the day,
boy.
it's you.
Dick
It's
Grayson
you.
got his name is literally Dick
Mm-hmm.
Grayson.
Yep.
He was
Grayson,
handing it
he was
out.
using it.
He was handing it out,
Mm-hmm.
They are like our polyamorous friend.
Yes.
bro. It was how easy.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I really think that they just had like a really good open
It's harder to
relationship
get
for a while.
It's hard to get neck lanyard at Comic-Con than fucking get a piece of Dick Grayson.
Listen, he's still like rich out there. Like as long as like you still had to be like in
As long
the
as
club.
that test comes back negative.
Mm,
Is that test negative?
He's
Because that might put him in 5. I don't know.
no, they always came back to each other,
I don't know,
and
man. They
I
kinda- they
always
kinda-
liked
they-
her. I always liked him and Starfire way more than like with Barbara.
Here's
so.
that one movie, bro, when Shorty was in the camera, when Starfire was, I forgot which movie it was, that DC movie, but
I know the
he was,
DC
he was
movie.
like, he was like watching her over the webcam. He was
And
like,
she just
yo,
like-
you gonna do a little, you gonna do a little, should I come through? And she
Yeah.
was like, no.
Listen, she
I
always
was
had
like,
him.
ooh.
She always had him.
They're just a very real couple to me. They're
They're
always
so
drawn
real.
to each other.
Yes.
So Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable at number 4.
They kids.
Nightwing
That's
and Star-
baby
So
stuff.
we may have had all hetero couples, but we did have a polyamorous couple.
Talking
I
about
guess.
baby stuff, though, what about Wanda and
Absolutely.
Cosmo? Who has a better relationship there?
So
Kim
now we're
Possible-
talking about between Serena and Darian and Wanda and Cosmo.
No. I'm talking about still number 4.
Okay, who we got to decide who number 4
I
is.
thought we already decided.
Is it for sure Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable, or Wanda and Cosmo sneaking in there? Because clearly Nightwing, Starfire.
Bro, Wanda and Cosmo's in the top 3. Stop trying to bring them down.
I'm just asking.
He
Yeah.
keeps bringing them up. I was
Okay.
like, we're talking about there's Inuyasha and Kagome.
That was over, bro. That was like 10 minutes ago.
That was number 4, wasn't
No,
it?
that's number 5.
No, not 5. Right now we're deciding 4.
Who the fuck is
So
left?
Nightwing and Starfire.
4 is Kim and
Kim and
Ron.
Ron.
Kim and Ron.
Okay, all right.
I think we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I
Nightwing
feel
and
like-
Starfire gotta be number 3, bro. They
Okay.
come on,
You
son.
feel like what?
Okay.
What? You feel like
I
what?
I
can
don't
accept
know.
that.
Let's talk about it.
Because I was like, hold up. I don't know. I feel like they're a little bit more close than Nightwing and Starfire. And that's
Kim and
from
Ron?
yeah. I don't know.
Is it because your name is Kimmy?
No. It's not. No, it's okay.
Bias.
No, I don't know. Trust me. I am a Starfire girly since day one. I
It's
obsessed.
her Marvel rival's name.
I love. Yeah, it's literally my name in Marvel Rivals is Starfire's Bolt. I love my girl. That's my at.
So number 3 is Starfire, and I think they definitely can't be top 2.
No. I'm saying maybe Nightwing and Starfire should be 4 instead of
Oh.
Kim and Ron being number 3 because I feel like their relationship is more solid as a couple
Okay.
than Nightwing and Starfire's.
How do you feel about that?
I just think in terms of like what people are gonna sit up and cosplay, it's Starfire and Nightwing. You not thinking,
that cosplay is different
but
level.
like,
yeah.
you know, couples
But
are going
it's
out
so
for Halloween.
easy to
they're
pull off the
thinking
couple Kim and Ron.
it's so
I've
easy.
done both.
But people prefer a Starfire and Nightwing couple
you
costume.
nasty boys, you nasty girls, everybody's nasty.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Between those two, I'm comfortable putting Kim and Ron at number 4, only
Okay.
because they look corny. It's mostly
Wow.
honestly.
It's not about the
Damn.
look;
No,
it's the
no,
relationship.
it's talking about the on-screen chemistry. What couple looks better too?
That's his
plays a
reality
part.
TV, his reality TV bag right now. He
Ah,
said
you
they don't make good
right.
TV.
Starfire and Nightwing are hot.
Oh, they're so
together.
hot.
Wow.
They
That's
are
why we
sexy.
like reality TV.
Yeah.
You want to see
Okay,
good-looking people
okay.
together. Ain't nobody wants to see anybody with Ron.
Yeah.
Nobody
Right.
wants to see Ron on TV. You did a live-action version of Ron?
What about the Nako?
What?
The
Nako.
Nako.
The Nako.
Also, don't forget about that mole rat. That mole rat is always in the equation.
Oh, that's
Ugly.
nasty.
You know that mole rat's going to be in the bed.
Right.
No, they
He-
kick him out.
No, they're white.
Rufus is watching.
White people do that.
Rufus is a cuck.
shit. Wow.
It's a Valentine's Day episode. We gotta cook, bro.
I'm
We here to
sad.
cook.
Okay. All right. Kim and Ron at number 4 then.
4. So
Okay.
top 3.
All right.
It
So
really sounds like you want Cosmo and Wanda in top 2.
Honestly, bro, like you gotta think about everything that show has offered us with that dynamic, bro. They're like the best like husband and wife on TV.
That's how us kids learned healthy parenting.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Because
couple
we had a
relationship.
set of bad parents who just didn't know what the fuck was going on, and then the godparents was the healthy parents.
So if that's going to be a deciding factor, the parenting, how is that playing with Serena and Darian?
Oh, okay. Well, that counts a lot because Minnie Moon is actually their
heard.
kid from the future. So
Right,
so
right.
some people know and don't know. So they also, I feel like as parents, you don't see too much. You see a bit, but also a lot of the time they bring back Minnie Moon to be with Serena and Darian when they're younger. And you see a lot of the character development go from like, okay, they're like a little teenage. They kind of hate each other at first, just the two of them. And then they're like, but who are you? You're a little mysterious. And then they later find out, oh, snap, you are actually the reincarnated version of my husband from the past. And then they were like, is this why I kind of like
Stop.
him?
Yeah, you see
lost
pro
me.
face right now.
No, describing Sailor Moon is like impossible. I'm not gonna lie.
It's weird.
You
It's
lost me. Like,
Well,
yeah,
listen,
I'm
Danny is gonna watch it for content, so he has to learn it.
Yeah,
We are
so
called the
long
Moon
as you
Piece
watch,
Podcast.
Twilight.
okay. So like enemies to lovers at
Crazy.
first, but then kind of just like, maybe I do kind of like him. And then they actually become a really cute couple. And then eventually they're like, oh, snap. Not only
Bless you.
are we a cute couple, but we also have a daughter from the future here. Yeah, that counts too. And also, we all have powers, but they are just like everyone wants to be them and be with them, but they're like, I only have eyes for you.
And
You know how many people try to come and break them up?
They're both hot.
They're
and
both
they was
so
bickering
hot.
a lot in the beginning. Like, so they wasn't even immediately vibing. They
No.
was like, they had to like
Build that.
build that relationship. You know,
Mm.
Yeah.
it's just the good thing about watching shoujo, bro. You get to see relationships build instead of just being like, well, the author said they're together, so they're together.
Yeah.
But if you want a good shoujo relationship, watch Revolutionary Girl Utena. 2 girls, beautiful relationship. One of them
It's
is
been
black.
on my list. Yes, it's always been on my list.
Beautiful
You
dynamic.
know where I could watch it?
Legal
Probably on
sites. I don't
Crunchyroll,
know if
Netflix.
it's on Crunchyroll.
Maybe
anymore.
down Netflix, one of those two. I definitely
I
have
don't
seen
think
it somewhere. Hey, maybe it's
We'll
on YouTube.
find
Maybe
out.
it's on YouTube part 1 of 2 of 3 or 4.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So in this top 3, again, we have Serena Darien, Nightwing, Starfire, Wanda, and Cosmo. It really sounds like the parenting thing is playing a part at this
I think
point.
Nightwing Starfire
Well, they're both
definitely
good.
number 3.
They're both
Yeah.
2 sets of good parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
So,
are.
Boom, we got
So-
our number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number,
Yeah,
number 3
Nightwing
was
Star-
who?
Nightwing and Starfire.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that was already a given.
Yeah.
Okay.
The,
And
the,
I think-
poly couple made it far enough.
Yeah.
Wanda, Cosmo 2. Because y'all were saying that people want they're trying to break up
Wanda
Serena.
and Cosmo, I think, because we already seen them come together. That package, it kind of was given to us. I can listen. First of all, I
The
think
character development, I think over time really adds to it.
there's gonna be somebody watching this video because there's a video I did with Rob and Gabe where Gerald won like the number 1
Who's Gerald?
from Hey Arnold.
Oh.
Won for number 1 like Nickelodeon character in our thing, in our ranking
Interesting.
thing, and people were pissed in the comments. So I know people are gonna be pissed like that Wanda and Cosmo made it this far, but they're a good couple.
They're honestly a super healthy couple that you don't see those kinds of relationships in media all the time because people love to create drama between couples. So you really don't see that.
Let's be honest. Like, if this is really Valentine's Day, let's picture these people on a card. Okay, everybody in our top 5, you would see them on a Valentine's Day card.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
I'm not
Yeah.
seeing Clark and Lois Lane on a Valentine's Day card.
Damn. Bro, still catching strays.
Ooh.
Still catching strays. Do you bleed?
Wait a minute, who's in number 5? Is it Inuyasha and Kagome? Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, nice. They made it number 5. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is correct.
they gonna
All
be
right.
on the Valentine's Day
Okay.
card.
So,
So
my
boom.
my personal bet is Serena, Usagi, and Mamoru Darien being number 1. That's my vote.
Well, because it's Black History Month, I'm calling him Darian. So Serena and Darian, I agree.
Yeah.
It's Black History
Solidarity.
Month. He's
He
Darian.
wins.
He's Darian.
He's-
So I
he's
think
always good.
they could go at number 1.
Okay.
That's our couples.
So,
Yay.
We made it.
So we did it. Look at that. Man,
Yay.
it actually took way longer than I thought it would, but it was a lot healthier than I thought it would. I'm sorry that you
Yes.
got jumped about your.
No, you guys put it into perspective. I couldn't argue. You got me.
It's all about perspective.